It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it is Katie Lee. So last week, Nyx had a little mishap, and we had to get one of her front teeth pulled, and I'm just going to tell you, I feel so bad that she had to get it pulled, but it is so freaking funny anytime that she so sometimes she'll give me these little smiles that she'll show her full teeth when she's happy. And so anytime that she does it and I see her little missing front tooth, I'm just like, oh my goodness, that is the cutest thing in the entire world. I don't know why it's cute, but it is. And well, now anytime that if she ever goes missing, which she never will, manifesting that now, but if she does, be like, she's missing her front tooth. And it's just something that she's going to be living with for the rest of her life. It's so funny. But she's such a good dog. I don't know. Just the way that she smiles with it and then she licks her tongue on it sometimes. It's funny. And I hate that I laugh at it, but it's so funny. Also, dogs after anesthesia, it's hilarious. She could not walk. I had to carry her out of the pickup and into the house and just put her on her bed because she was just wobbling everywhere. And then she just her eyes, she refused to fall asleep. And so her eyes were they're not bloodshot, but just bug-eyed. Oh, dude, so freaking funny. Anyways, more updates about Nyx, because that's literally all I talk about these days. Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I have your 2 o'clock tea for you today. So Sophie Turner says that she broke up a famous couple simply by waving to the guy. She didn't say who it was, but everybody online is just it's got to be Evan Peters and Emma Roberts. No way would Emma Roberts ever have issues like that. Maybe. I don't know. But I find that so hard to believe. But also really, really funny. Adam Sandler is going to be going on a stand-up tour this fall. Love that. I actually would love to see that. Not going to lie. Let's see. We're going to get Anna Faris and Regina Hall in the new Scary Movie reboot. Let's see. Oh, wait. Where did it go? Where did it go? I literally had this 2 seconds ago. Man. Wait for it. Aha. Nope. Just kidding. Man, I'm a mess today. I'm sorry. It's Monday. All right, we're moving on to music news. Sean Kingston was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for wire fraud scam. Dude, get it together. Morgan Wallen's I'm the Problem is atop the Billboard 200 chart for an 11th week. Taylor Swift, all over the news right now, all over, everywhere. She always is anyways. Love her for it, too. The episode that she was on with New Heights with Travis and Jason Kelce, that podcast set a YouTube record for the most live viewers of a podcast with 1.3 million people. That's awesome. I love that. I think that's awesome. Other than that, that's really all I have for your 2 o'clock tea here on Z103. I'm going to say one thing and one thing only. If men or women ever give anybody trouble for loving reading fantasy books or things like that or nerdy things, I just want them to understand that fantasy football is just as nerdy, okay? Let's all just enjoy our nerdy things and move on. But there's got to be just some understanding that you probably do enjoy some type of nerdy thing. Everybody enjoys some type of nerdy thing. And guess what? That's okay. I just have to get that clarified real quick. Z103, it's Katie Lee, found this story over at eastidahonews.com. The Island Park Area Chamber of Commerce just dropped a big gift for a small town lifesaver. So on Friday, they handed over a $15,000 check to Friends of Island Park Ambulance. So money raised during Chamber's I Love Island Park fundraiser. So the donation is going to help the volunteer ambulance crew keep providing critical emergency services for community and visitors, which they get a lot of. So that also includes us as well. Chamber President Rob says that it's more than just a fundraiser total. It's an investment into the safety and well-being of neighbors and guests in Island Park. I think it's awesome. Love it so much. I feel like everybody needs to support Island Park as much as we can because guess what? You may not live there, but I know that a lot of us go there and visit too. So, yeah. Anyways, full story over at eastidahonews.com. Another reason to never get an electric car. So Volkswagen introduced a monthly fee for its electric cars where people have to pay extra to unlock the full horsepower. Are you kidding me? So they're only doing it in the UK for right now, but you only get you get around 15% more horsepower for $22 a month. Are you kidding me? No, if I am paying for a full vehicle, whether it is electric or not, I don't have to pay you jack squat to do anything else with that vehicle. I mean, unless it's broken or manual or like normal maintenance and things like that. But to let it go faster, absolutely not. That is ridiculous. Z103, it's Katie Lee. Not that long ago, I was going off about how I can't pay attention to podcasts. I can't pay attention to audiobooks. I was just listening to the wrong things. Seriously, though, I started listening to an audiobook over the weekend, and I hate how much I actually fully enjoy listening to the audiobook. Like, I don't have to sit and like mentally prepare for the audiobook or the actual book and like hold it in my hands because your hands don't get cramped. I can multitask now. I can literally do. Why was I so against audiobooks? I mean, I really do. I enjoy having a physical book in my hand, but I'm about to change the game completely and just go straight over to audiobooks because I love it. And I'm not going to tell you what book I'm reading, but it is just fantastic. Like I said, I can get so many things done around the house. I did my dishes. I cleaned my house. I cleaned out my pickup. Let me tell you, I have been so productive by just listening to an audiobook compared to music. And I listen to a lot of music, don't get me wrong, because I like to keep up with what's new. But the audiobook, dude, I still can't get into podcasts. That one's still rough for me. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103. It is Katie Lee, and I have your heart-to-heart for today. Just a simple little life reminder. Learn to love yourself first, okay? Like, legit, yourself. Because if you don't, how in the world are you ever going to expect somebody else to show up and do it for you? Like, if you think about it, you can't just like hand somebody an empty cup and be mad that they're thirsty, okay? You got to fill your own cup first, and then, even if it's just like tiny little things, but like hyping yourself up in the mirror, giving yourself, I don't know, your favorite snack, or setting boundaries with people that, constantly cross them, or just, dropping them all the way. Anyways, loving your first, it's the most important thing before you getting into an actual like friendship, relationship, or anything else. Love yourself. How are you supposed to love them if you don't love yourself first? That's the main question of the day. So, be nice to yourself. You're literally the longest relationship you will ever have, so you might as well learn to love yourself, okay? Katie Lee here on Z103, Idaho's #1 hit music channel. I did another food review over the weekend. I'm working on editing the video, and I will hopefully get that posted up this week on our YouTube page. YouTube and TikTok is usually where it's at. We did do a fun little video with McKinsey River Pizza. Go check that out as well. It's on the socials. But so the review over the weekend, I ended up reviewing a local gluten-free bakery in Idaho Falls. Dude, absolutely mind blown. I'm not a gluten-free person. Like, I don't have to be gluten-free, but I like to partake of it every now and then. All I gotta say, I didn't understand that gluten-free could taste so good that you could still like enjoy all of these things with it, because they had gluten-free and dairy-free options, all of the above, and they were also very considerate with other allergies. Absolutely phenomenal. Like, probably the best chocolate chip cookie that I've had in a long time, and gluten-free. Lots of other things that I tried too. There's like a cheesecake. There was an eclair. Lots of stuff. So I'm going to post that review once I get the video done. Yeah, I loved it. If you want to know what it was, let me know. 208-524-1033. Katie Lee here on Z103. I've got your daily dummy for today. Super simple. It's not like criminal or anything, but it should be criminal because this dude from New York just spent $900 to fly to Ireland for lunch. Literally, that's it. He flew across the Atlantic, ate food, looked at one thing, and then flew right back. And I guess it's literally a trend now. It's called extreme day tripping. That's the worst way to spend $900. If I was in Ireland, I would at least spend a week there. No way would I just spend lunch and look at one thing and then leave. No, you wouldn't get me out of that country. No, seriously though, I've been to Ireland. It's one of my favorites. So, yeah. No. Hate that. We're going to stop that now. I I said I was out of here, but I forgot that I had to do one more break. Anyways, now I am out of here. So y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.